Sailor Piece, there are a lot of things you need to know and avoid to make sure your progression feels incredibly smooth and fast. So in this video, I'm going to break down the top mistakes that are slowing you down so you can stop wasting time and start grinding like a pro. Let's get into it. To start things off, if you're a beginner, the very first thing you need to do is fix your settings. A lot of players overlook this, but having the wrong setup can actually slow down your progress. By turning on Auto Quest Repeat, you don't need to run back and forth for your quests, and it automatically continues your farm. You want to make sure your game is running as smoothly as possible by turning on necessary settings that actually boosts your progression. Just make sure the right settings are turned on, and you'll be good to progress. Next up is the crystal spawn. Make sure to set your spawn every time you teleport to a new island. If you get killed by a mob, you'll instantly respawn right next to that crystal, which makes your progression much easier. You definitely don't want to waste time running back from the portal over and over again, so always use this trick to keep your farm consistent. A lot of beginners overlook this small detail, but it actually makes your grind much easier and way smoother. It is one of those essential pieces of information that you need to know about to keep your momentum going. By doing this, you avoid the frustration of a slow start and make sure your journey from a beginner to a pro is as fast and efficient as possible. Next up is something I really hate seeing players do: skipping from island to island just to level up fast. This is a huge mistake you need to avoid at all costs. If you aren't strong enough yet and you try to rush to the next island, it will actually slow down your progression by a lot. It's definitely not recommended if someone tells you to skip islands when you don't have the stats for it. Do not listen to them. Keep your grind steady so you don't get stuck with low damage, and you can progress way easier and faster. Now, let's talk about the auto Haki feature that you need to know about in the settings. As a beginner, always make sure to keep this turned on. This is really important once you unlock Armament Haki from Snow Island and Observation Haki from Desert Island. Using this feature ensures your Haki is always active while you're farming, which helps you level it up automatically and deal more damage without even thinking about it. Even if you die from mobs or just respawn, this will automatically turn on, so be sure to use this feature to keep your Haki active and progress steadily. Now let's talk about titles. A lot of players think these are just for show, but they actually give you extra power like more damage or better luck. As a beginner, you should check your title menu every now and then to see if you unlocked a new one. If you don't equip your best title, you're missing out on free stats that make killing mobs and leveling up much faster. Always make sure you have your strongest title active so your grind stays easy. Next up is your weapon progression. I know a lot of players spend way too much time trying to get outdated weapons that won't really help you once you hit the mid-game or late-game stages. By chasing these old items, you are actually wasting time that could be spent getting better gear. This mistake can slow down your progression by a lot, so focus on the weapons that will actually help you move forward faster. To avoid this, I suggest going for the meta weapons that can actually improve your build way faster and better. Go for Katana first in Starter Island, then you scale to Darkblade in Snow Island, and later on going for Griffin Sword in Shibuya Station that will take you to max level way faster. Focus your time on the gear that is currently strong, as this will help you clear much more easily as you move into the later stages of the game. Now let's talk about rolling for races and clans. A lot of players start rolling before they even fix their settings, which is a big mistake. When you are in the mid-game to late game stages trying to roll for races and clans, you must turn on the rarity skip setting. This ensures you get the specific race or clan you really want without accidentally skipping over it. If you don't turn this on, you'll end up wasting time and roll on things you didn't even want to keep. So be sure to use this whenever you want to roll for clans and races to ensure efficiency. Next up, do not ignore timed bosses. These are incredibly important for your progression, especially when it comes to your ascensions. These timed bosses are the main way to get the specific ascension materials you need to move forward and get stronger. They also drop accessories that boost your overall damage, along with damage titles that can make your progression much easier. These items are essential for hitting those higher damage numbers needed for late game stage. If you skip these bosses, you'll find yourself stuck and unable to reach the next level of power. Make sure you keep an eye on the timers so you can grab those materials as soon as they spawn. Next up is a mistake many players make, not using the pity method when farming for boss materials. If you're just mindlessly farming without tracking your progress, you might spend hours getting nothing. The pity system is there to help you out, so make sure you are taking advantage of it to guarantee those rare drops. Use Night Boss for pity progression, then make sure you get the pity up to 24 out of 25. Then spawn the boss you want to materials for. This is another small detail that saves you a massive amount of time and keeps your progression moving forward smoothly, making that weapons and specs way easier to get without wasting any time. Next up, do not ignore passives and upgrades, especially your skill tree. This is a huge mistake because the skill tree gives you massive buffs to your damage, luck, critical damage, and more. A lot of players just focus on leveling up, but if you forget to invest in these passives, you're missing out on the extra power you need to clear mobs faster. Always make sure to check your upgrades and fill out your skill tree to maximize your stats and keep your progression feeling smooth. Now let's talk about what island you need to farm to progress faster. When choosing which island to farm, you need to be smart about your time. Instead of just picking any random spot, you should look for islands where you can defeat mobs quickly and efficiently. Number 1 is the Quake Fruit method in Shinjuku Island. This one is still good to use even though it's the most common spot to farm on. You can farm skill tree points here way faster, level up artifacts easier, and good for stacking up chests and also getting a lot of materials like Dark Grail, Upper Seal, Frost Relics, and many more. Up next is Ninja Island Farm. This one is also good, as you will get most of the materials here like Broken Swords, Dark Grail, higher chances of Upper Seals, Frost Relics, and many more. Farm here if you want to get those Broken Swords as well, instead of farming in Slime Island, because you will get more benefit here. The last and best spot to talk about is the Lawless Island Farm. This is easily one of the most useful locations to grind in the entire game, especially for gathering aura crates, cosmetics, and chests. Because the mobs on Lawless Island are a much higher level, your chances of getting rare drops like Upper Seals and Frost Relics are way higher than on any of the previous islands. If you want to maximize your loot and get those materials fast, this is definitely the best spot you need to farm on. And that's everything you need to know to stop wasting time and start progressing faster in Sailor Peace. If you want to join my guild for free buffs, make sure to like and subscribe, and comment down your Roblox username. We are maxed out in upgrades, so this is a limited spot only. That's all for this guide. Join my Discord server for giveaways, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.